Hey guys, this is Nolan. I'm going to show you how to make the elephant. I'm going to start usually with the gray, just because that's what an elephant looks like, and they have the elephants of the rainforest there. You inflate it gray almost all the way. Cut it off. I lengthen the balloon as well, run my hand along it so you get extra long balloon. That's so you can have some really long elephant ears. You're going to start out by making a loop twist by holding the knot. About a 8-9 inch bubble, kind of like the sword, but you're not going to do a little bubble. You're just going to hold the knot and you're going to twist that right there. And then poke the knot through the middle. Now the rest of the balloon's going to have to go through that, so it has to be big enough to do that. So you take the end of the balloon here and you feed it through. Right there, like that. Now this part you're going to leave right here, that's going to be the elephant trunk. So however long you want the trunk to be, I'd say something right about like that would be a good trunk. The rest of it I like really long because it's going to make the ears, and it looks good if the elephant has really big ears. So I twist a 1-inch bubble right here at the end, and then I go to the back of that loop twist that I made that the trunk's going through, that first loop twist, and then hold it right there and make a big loop twist right here, right at the back of that. So you have this big loop hanging at the back of this other loop twist with this little 1-inch ball sticking there. Now this loop is going to be folded in half. It's going to make our 2 elephant ears. So I find the halfway point like we did on the palm tree leaves, bring that here and I twist it. So you have 2 even halves, and then I poke that ball, that 1-inch ball in the back. So that kind of holds everything together. So you can see the eyes are going to go here, you have your trunk here, and you have the elephant ears. I like to give the elephant ears a little shape by pushing it on the side like that. Give the elephant ears, they look a little bit bigger when you do that. Now you're going to need to inflate another balloon about halfway, and this is going to make the body of the elephant. So about 6 pumps. I lengthen that, and that's going to make the body of the elephant. So what I do here is I take the knot and kind of hold it right here with the ear, stretch the knot, and I wrap that around, kind of floss it through. You can see this on the point of view here. I floss it through where that 1-inch ball is, and kind of just wrap it around once, and it sits right there. Now that it's going to keep it stuck, the head stuck to the rest of the body. You can see that. I'm going to twist a 1-inch bubble, and that's going to be the neck. Now we're going to do a loop twist, about a 9-inch loop twist. That's going to be the elephant legs. Now we're going to do a bird body here. So we're going to do about probably a little bit bigger than 4 fingers here. If your girl has smaller hands, probably 2 hands worth. But you're going to make a twist there, and then you're going to do a lock twist. So you're going to bring it back where you did the first set of legs there with the loop twist, twist it there. Now you're going to do, this is called the bird body technique, you're going to twist a bubble a little bit smaller than those other 2 you did the lock twist on, and then you're going to push that through the middle. So you can see it sits right there. It kind of gives that body some 3D shape, like it's his belly right there. And then with the last part of this, you're just going to make another loop twist to give the back set of legs, and the rest of it is the elephant tail. If it's a little long, I kind of give it a little curvature like that. And that's the elephant body. Now we're going to add some eyes and some tusks, and I'll show you the artwork. So for some eyes, use a 5-inch white round. I think big eyes always look good. This is probably about 8-ball size or cue ball size. You fold that in half, and then that goes in between the trunk loop here. So that slides in right here, and then you actually push that hard enough where it makes a little twist in the balloon up here. So you see the eyes sit, and then I twist those so they switch sides. So those aren't going to untwist or come out anywhere. That's the elephant eyes. Now I put that under my arm and I inflate a white one, just a little bit. That's probably 4 inches. Tie that off. Now I tie the other end off as well. These are going to make the tusk. Get rid of the end there. And I twist this in half. So this is going to make the tusks. You want them even. twist that in half. And then that goes right in right here. Right where this crevice is, that's where you want them to sit. So I stick it in there and then I wrap them down. You can see that they're wrapped down. And then cross them once, and then you want them to sit a little bit up more, because elephant tusk, it would look weird if it was just down. You see how they're sitting above the trunk, in the middle of that trunk loop right there? And that is the elephant. I'm going to switch to the point of view to show you the artwork. Hey guys, this is Nolan. I'm going to show you how to make the elephant. I take a gray and I inflate it all the way. That's about 8 or 9 pumps. And then I squeeze it and then I lengthen it by squeezing a little bit tighter than the circumference of the balloon, and it gets the balloon to be a lot longer. That's going to come in helpful in a little bit. Now what we're going to do is going to grab the knot end and use the knot and make a loop twist about a 6 or 7 inch bubble, and you twist that, then you poke the knot through. Then we're going to take the rest of the balloon, kind of like the sword, and pull it through that section, but not all the way. This part's going to make the trunk here, so you leave a little section here, probably about 8 inches, it's going to make the trunk. With the rest of this, we're going to make the ears. So you twist a little 1-inch bubble at the end, and then I bring that to the back of that first loop twist we did, and I twist that right there. Now with this, you have this one big loop here. It's going to make 2 ears out of it. So kind of like the palm tree, you find the halfway point across the way, bring it over here, and I just twist it where the ball is, twist it right there, and then from the point of view, you can see that I center that ball in the back of those 2 loops. So that's your elephant head, and then I just do that on both sides. See how it kind of gets the loop to pop a little bit? That's going to be the elephant ears, so it looks really good when the elephant has really big ears. So that's the elephant head. I'm going to stick that under my arm for a second here, and we're going to inflate another gray one, about 6 pumps, 3/4 of the way. So you have a little tip on the end of it there. Now all I'm going to do is floss the knot end of that one I just inflated between the 2 ears and around this 1-inch ball right here. You can see it on the point of view camera. Just kind of floss it in there. You can see how I'm kind of flossing it in from the straight angle. Just wrap it around once, and that attaches the balloon to the head. The rest of it's very similar to many of the other animals we do. We're just going to twist a 1-inch bubble. That's going to be for the neck. And then we're just going to do some legs, which is just 5-6 inch twist right there, bubble. And then you're just going to lock twist that. So bring that rest of the bubble or the balloon back down here. Twist that at the base of the neck. So you got the front legs. Now we're going to do what's called a bird body. So probably twist about, 8-inch bubble there. That's going to be the body. You're going to bring that back to where the front legs are. Lock twist that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to twist another bubble. It's about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller than those 2. And you're going to push it through the middle of those. You can see right there how you're pushing it through the middle. It kind of gives the body that 3-dimensional shape. And that's called the bird body technique. And with the rest of this here, you make your 6-7 inch twist for the leg, and then lock twist that, and that will give you the back legs for the elephant. And then you have your tail here. You have a little nub. I usually kind of like curl it a little bit, so it's got a little curvature to it. Well, that's the elephant. Now we're going to add 1 5-inch white round to it for the eyes. So I inflate one probably about maybe like cue ball size, 8-ball size. Tie that off. You're gonna use your fingers and twist it in the middle along the knot, so the knot's in the middle. And then you're gonna stick that inside between the trunk here, and then bring that up right against this loop right here. So bring it up to where it makes a twist even inside the balloon. So the eyes come up, and I cross the 2 eyes so that it locks it in place, and we know that that won't come undone. So that is your elephant. I'm going to switch to the point of view and show you the artwork. For the artwork here on the elephant, all you're gonna do is draw your eyes. You've been drawing all the animals, a circle within the circle, a little circle, and fill it in. Gives it that cartoony look. And then I do 7 lines, straight lines, right down the trunk there. Kind of gives the trunk that texture. All right, so now that we're done with the artwork on the elephant, we're gonna add some tusks. Just adds a little bit more flair. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take about a 4-inch bubble and tie it off, get rid of the end. You can just use a scrap for this. You're gonna twist it in half, so you have 2 2-inch bubbles, and you're gonna twist that around this point right here, right at the base of that first loop twist you had, right where the trunk meets that. So I wedge that down in there and I twist it around, just kind of get them to switch places, and then bring them back up in that place. So they won't move. You do that twist around, and now you have them sit kind of up because elephant trunks kind of come out, or tusks come out this way. So see how they're sitting like that. And you're done. That is the elephant.